Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Y'all, I cannot believe what the fuck is happening right now in this country. While we are being invaded by illegal aliens, around our southern border, and as we are dealing with this inflation, we're dealing with like so much fucking shit, especially with sending money to fucking, um, you know what, in Middle East and Ukraine. Um, we have all this bullshit going on, but the main thing these people want to do right now is to ban TikTok. Dude, I am pissed. I really am. So you already know, like, the House has already passed a bill saying how, like, they want to ban TikTok. And they're saying that, like, it is because of China. It's because, China owns that fucking app. So that means that, like, they are trying to fuck up our brains and all this kind of stuff. Now, that may be true. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that, like, China China's like TikTok is way different from American TikTok. Even though recently, like, TikTok has put like the STEM feed on TikTok for Americans where it does educate you about mathematics and reading and history and stuff like that. So it's a mixture of like it's your choice of what you fucking watch on TikTok and what you do not watch on TikTok. So, and I think that ever since then they have pointed that out. Um, the Chinese have got smart and they was like, you know what, here we're gonna put this right here, but watch, no one's gonna watch this shit. Does anyone ever watch the STEM TikToks? No one does because Americans, we do not want to watch that. We want to talk about beauty. We want to watch politics. We want to watch like the crazy libtarded maniacs on TikTok. We want to watch that because at some point it is kind of like entertaining, and I mean it's very entertaining. I mean, like, look at the views I get when I talk about the fucking woke cunts on TikTok. Like, it's very entertaining and it's very unsettling to watch. It's like you're watching a car crash. And to be honest, the real truth is like Americans do not want to be, exceed to be smart. They do not. We are very privileged and spoiled in this country. So the main thing, like with TikTok and how these politicians want to like demonize this app, is to say that, like, you know, China isn't putting smart things on TikTok for people to for our people to exceed and be just like the Chinese. Well, I'm sorry, the Chinese are much more smarter and they raise their kids much better than we are here. We want to watch bumfuck bullshit on TikTok, and I'm sorry, like, this isn't the reason why you want to ban TikTok. The reason why you want to ban TikTok is because you have a foreign country that actually wants to control the narrative. That is what it is. It is not about the Chinese trying to rot our brains. It is not about how TikTok literally comes for every single red pill motherfucker on TikTok who has a common sense thinking brain that says 2 plus 2 equals 4. That a man is a man and a woman is a woman. They do not care about that. They don't care that we get blacklisted every single day. They don't care about how we like they just don't care. The only thing they care about is the fucking narrative, bitch. And that is the reason why. Do you not see what these people are doing? These people blatantly put this shit in your face. Like on Twitter. There was a representative that was speaking with APAC, and he was like, like they was doing like a meeting about, the banning of TikTok and stuff like that, and he actually voted for the banning of TikTok because APAC, that's what they want, because the narrative on TikTok um is very, 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 very pro, you know, the other side. I'm not even gonna say it because, like, YouTube is trying to restrict people from saying what they say, and every time I post a video, they always restrict my video. Um, and it's not for the Izzies, so we're gonna call them. And as you can see, like, there was like a poll that I found that literally says that, like, most of the content is more pro P than pro Izzy. It says on TikTok, views of pro P posts far surpass views of pro-Israel posts. If you look at the hashtags from October 23rd to the 30th of 2023, you see Stand With P is literally 87,000 posts. And Stand With Izzy is only 9,000 posts. So, like, they are losing the narrative, and these politicians, they have a lot of money on the line for these big donors, these lobbyist fucks out there that want to literally use money to basically control America and how America fucking runs. And it makes me sick. It makes me sick. And why do y'all think that Nikki Haley was over here talking about how, like, oh, if you're on TikTok for 13 minutes or whatever like that, that you instantly become anti-Semitic and stuff like that. Dude, we already know, like, you guys just want to ban this because it goes against your narrative.
We really do need to ban TikTok once and for all. And let me tell you why. For every 30 minutes that someone watches TikTok, every day, they become 17% more anti-Semitic, more pro-Hamas based on doing that. We now know that 50% of adults 18 to 25 think that Hamas was warranted in what they did with Israel. That's a problem.
And you have no control. That's why they want to buy it. That's why they want ByteDance to literally sell it to America. And that's why there is a man right now. He is a part of the Jewish lobby, which is AIPAC. There's this guy named Stephen Imogen, and he is Jewish. Like, of course, like, he's Jewish. Duh! Like, obviously he's Jewish, and he's the first one to actually pitch in that he wants to buy TikTok. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why Stephen wants to, like, purchase TikTok. Is because he wants to control the narrative. He is a communist fuck who does want to control what you think. He doesn't want anyone to have any type of opposition towards a foreign country out there in the Middle East. A powerful foreign country in the Middle East. He does not. And you know what the kicker is? It's so funny how all these people that who's so pro-Israel, you know, it's just fuck, I'm just gonna say it, who are so pro-Israel, Nikki Haley, Stephen, like, they all used to work in his cabinet. It's so crazy. Like, Trump has literally picked the worst fucking people to ever, like, literally be in his cabinet. And it makes me sick to my stomach because, like, these people are not America first. These people are not America first. They are only for a foreign country first and their identity. This is all identity politics, which I really do not like. Like, we should be worrying about our fucking inflation, the southern border and stuff like this, but we have all these different adversaries that is for this foreign country, and they have this secret, it's not even secret anymore, just pact to ruin this country, but act like that they are on our side. These people are not on our side. These people want to destroy our country so fucking, like, I wish people would wake the fuck up and actually smell the fucking coffee, bitch, because I am so sick of people out there saying that, oh, you're a Jew hater. Oh my God, if you listen to this type of music like Amy Winehouse, people try to yell at me, oh my God, she was a Jew. I don't give a fuck if you're Jewish or not. I really don't. But the thing is like, why the fuck is it all, every single time I look at someone that is trying to ruin this country or trying to do some sneaky shit, like, they are Jewish. Why? Why is it all these fucking organizations out here that are Jewish ran trying to bring these fucking illegals in our country? There is something fucking going on, and you cannot ever tell me that there is nothing going on. Like, you got me fucked up. I'm sick of the fucking scrutiny that I get from these fucking retards out here that tell me that, like, oh, you're a Jew hater because you bring up their bitch. Because I see a fucking pattern, bitch. I'm very smart. When I see a pattern, I see a fucking pattern. Just like we see with the shit that's happening in Los Angeles. Guess what the pattern is of the motherfuckers out there that's robbing the motherfucking stores out there? They're black. They're black people. So I can't say. So what? So now race doesn't mean anything. Once it comes to a specific group of people. No, fuck that bitch. Y'all talk about the gays all the time. Y'all talk about the trannies all the time. Y'all talk about the blacks all the time. Now you can't say the JEWs. You can't speak one thing about the JEWs. Are you gonna, like, try to cut me with a knife? Like, you can kiss my black ass, okay? And you know something, like, Candace Owens said in her recent like episode, she says, I'm a uppity black person.
Listen, Rabbi, I don't know what thug life you think you're a part of, but I want to be very clear that I am definitely an uppity black person. I say that obviously as a nod to Clarence Thomas when he was testifying and saying that if there's a black person who ordains to think for themselves, these people are deemed uppity. And I want you to know, Rabbi Shmuley, that I am indeed an uppity black, okay? I am not taking kindly to your threats. So let's just get to the bottom of them. What's next? What's next? I don't fear you, okay?
And I'm so that too. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, I'm a uppity black person. I sure the fuck am, bitch. I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. And bitch, you can kiss my motherfucking ass. And I will say whatever the fuck I want. But isn't it so crazy how like it's so funny? The first person who pitched their fucking investment in is a fucking Jewish man because he is literally with APAC. That's what he is with. I was reading this article, and it's by the Overseer, and it literally just talks about how like, you know, what I think back in 2018, the pro-Israel lobbying movement led by Stephen Imogen and Caitlyn Jenner hits the plaza. Like, and it talks about how like all these people were there, including like how Nikki Haley was there, how the Trump administration was so pro-Israel, and like they was fucking eating prime ribs and chicken and divert, like bitch, doing all the shit, like, you know, and talking about Jew shit and how they cook for Israel. And so like, bitch, it's so obvious that like, you know, where this is going. It's all about money. It's all about trying to fucking control the narrative and get the people to like shut the fuck up. You already see what happened with all these colleges, how all these people that were donating to these colleges and funding these colleges, the only reason why they stopped donating and funding these colleges is because the kids were like literally going off, bitch. They were going off the rails and they were not liking what's going on in Gaza, which they have the right to say whatever the fuck they want, but we already know right now in 32 states, it may be more now, like, you know, Christy Nome, like she recently fucking she did like a fucking bill as well talking about anti-Semitism and, you know, putting in law like you can get in big trouble for fucking speaking out a different narrative about the Jews and stuff like that. You guys, like, it's really scary because no one's waking up and it's gonna be too fucking late. And, you know, I pitting my head on a chopping block for this because I just think it's so important to get people to understand what's actually going on, because I really do think that these people, they would do anything for money, they would do anything for more power, and they would do anything to control the narrative of the people and to silence us and take away our rights. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to take away your rights. They're trying to take away your right to fucking be able to use your own fucking brain. Soon it's going to be illegal to fucking even think. I'm telling you. And it's very scary how they are so in deep and they only like it's not going to affect them because they're at the top, you know, they're at the top. They have nothing to lose. They have all this power. And it's sad to see people like Thomas Massey out here actually standing up for the American people. The only one out of 15, out of hundreds of Republicans, hundreds, only 15 voted no for the banning of TikTok, you guys. And what surprised me to 50 fucking Democrats out of the hundreds actually was against the banning of TikTok. And my thing is, and I'm going to react to that video too and listen to it with you guys. My thing too is like, they are trying to cover this up and saying it's all about like, you know, China is the enemy and stuff like that. But I only thing I think about is like you people are the of our enemy, because what about the like the millions of Americans that have started businesses from TikTok that literally make like so much money from TikTok, make a living from TikTok. People actually make a living from TikTok, and I know you can because I had a piece of change from TikTok. I sure the fuck have. I sure have. Yes, I have. I sure have had a piece of change from TikTok. And I have no fucking regrets of having a piece of change from TikTok. But, you know, me speaking now and saying what things that I feel, you know, saying that there are only two genders and, you know, basically coming out, talking about the border crisis and stuff like that and all kinds of stuff. Even when it comes down to health, they silence me, they take away my money and stuff like that, which is fine. You do you. I'm actually currently banned from the creator phone until like next month. So it's just like, you know, it's now rainbows and sunshine for all of us, but the people out there that are creators that do fashion, talk about, just regular life shit, they make hella money. And I know a lot of them too. I have friends on the internet that literally make a living from fucking TikTok. So many of my friends do. And it's only going to destroy them. And what these people have done, they are destroying Americans, and how they get their money. They are. And social media is a big thing, and they want to control that too. They don't want us to be successful. They don't want us to be our own business owners. The right claim to, like, we should be able to do this kind of stuff, but they are going against their best interests, and that's what makes them so fucking woke. Okay, the right is very, very fucking woke, and I cannot stand it. They just as woke as the left, but the left is fucking woke, bitch. And I just want to react to this video of Thomas Massey, because, like, I truly do love Thomas Massey, and I truly respect him. I'm going to continue to vote for him, and because he is, he is a representative of Kentucky, and I will always vote for the person who has my best interest at hand.
We're sitting here with phones made in China. We're wearing suits made in China. We drove cars here with chips that are made in China. And they're our foreign adversary. And by golly, we're going to do something about it. What are we going to do?
We're going to do shit.
Tell Americans they can't put a piece of software on their computer. They can't go to certain websites that the president designates. So I urge my colleagues to oppose this well-intentioned bill because it will have bad consequences, and I yield back the balance of my time. We need warrants in the FISA program. Our government shouldn't be able to spy on Americans without a warrant.
Exactly.
Yet they are. Let's bring that to the floor and vote on it. These are the kind of cures we need, not the bill that's offered here today. The bill that's offered here today, even though I know it's offered genuinely, it could also be named the Facebook Protection and Enhancement Act. Because it's not the American people who are going to benefit most from this. It will be Facebook. Their stock is going to go up if this bill should pass the Senate. Now, what are some ways that we could improve this bill? Well, it should at least have a sunset. I mean, that's the only reason we're able to debate whether FISA should have warrants in it, because it sunsets. And what have we observed? FISA's been abused. That's my concern with this TikTok ban. It will be abused. If it's just banning TikTok and ByteDance and copies of that, why does it need to be 13 pages long? And I know they say it doesn't ban it, it forces divestiture of the company. This sounds like when American companies try to do business in third world countries and a dictator says, well, you can do business here, you just got to give me your company, and now you can continue to do business. We wouldn't let another country take over Ford Motor Company for selling Ford cars in their country. Yet that's what we're wanting to do here. And again, this is a cure that is worse than the disease. Who's going to be prosecuted by this bill? Is it ByteDance or TikTok? Will they be taken to court? No. I mean, they're the target of this, but how do you elicit or effect a ban on them? By prosecuting Americans.
Yes.
The only way you can ban TikTok and the other companies from being here is to say what this bill says, which is we will bring civil action, the government will bring a civil action suit against you if you so much as host them here. If you have an app store that allows them to be here. You're an American or an American company, and you will be the target of this bill. Those are the only people who can be pursued under this bill. And I know it's in order to go after TikTok, or so they say.
I simply love Thomas Massey. He has a very point. It's going to not only prosecute ByteDance and TikTok, it's going to prosecute Americans too. And that's exactly what they want. They want that. Like, if you go against the grain of the narrative, they want you on the fucking chopping block. That's exactly what they want you to be. And it's very commie. It's very commie. They want to talk about coming for China. Bitch, you are becoming China. Dude, it is a sad, sad thing, And, like, I would be all for the banning of TikTok if it was actually for the actual dangers of Americans, especially with the stuff that's on TikTok. It is crazy stuff on TikTok. but Americans like that shit. It just is what it is. They even have the STEM thing on there. And another thing too that I want to bring up too, it's so funny how like the narrative isn't so strong on TikTok, but they literally did like a whole like remembrance of the Holocaust on like the I guess the anniversary of fucking the Holocaust. I don't fucking know, dude. It was a whole dedication for the Holocaust, and like they was promoting like people that survived the Holocaust, all kinds of stuff on TikTok. That one day, I can't remember that day. I honestly, I it went right past my fucking brain because I didn't even look at it. But it's like they want to control it so much, even though they do pander to them too, dude. It's so crazy. Just like they pander to everything else. It's a mostly liberal fucking site too. They just they just want more power, and they just want to prosecute Americans for having a open dialogue and having a fucking thinking brain. It's very exhausting. It really is. And I really hope that through the Senate, it doesn't get passed. And Joe Biden has already said, because he is a Zio, he will fucking ban TikTok if it goes through. And yeah, and I see Trump too. Trump was like, "Oh my god, like, yeah, okay, Facebook and Instagram will get more hype and stuff like that. They'll get more, they'll get more popular, whatever." But it's just like, dude, do you really care about that? Like, do you actually care about that? The only reason why Trump, in my opinion, cares about TikTok being banned is because he is so popular on TikTok, dude. Like, he is so popular. There is literally like a soundbite of Melania talking about like the Christmas thing, like how she didn't want to fucking do the Christmas like decorations and stuff like that. There's another like fucking soundbite of Trump too. Like, people love like Trump. They do. And I'm not gonna sit here and like I'm not the biggest fan of Trump because of what he has done and what I've learned that he has done to America and the big pharma shit. He's very pro Izzy. I just it's so much more shit too. Like, he just didn't get done in his administration that I feel like he should have got done. Now that I've like grown up and like actually look back, it's like he didn't really do all the promises that he promised, but we did live a better life under his administration. Very true. I'm not going to ever deny that. I'd rather him over Biden. Period. Um, but it's really only because he don't want to be banned because it's because of his best interest, and he's very smart. He's very smart to be on the right side of history, but it's only for his best interest. If it was not in his best interest, I'm pretty sure he would not give a fuck about TikTok being banned or not. I really would not. I really don't think that he would really care. That's just how I feel. I know a lot of people out there that are very Trump idolizers, which you can be a Trump idolizer all you want. I don't give a fuck. But bitch, if I have an opinion on Trump that you don't like, you don't chastise me, bitch. I will say whatever the fuck I want, bitch. Like, I like Trump, but sometimes I have a fucking complicated relationship with Trump. Sometimes I fucking like him. Sometimes I fucking really hate him, bitch. Because there's things that you motherfuckers out there, you cultish bitches out there, don't ever talk about the wrongdoings that he does. Is everything's always positive with you bitches. Like, you're so fucking two-faced. You say you're America first, but the lot of things that he did under his administration at the very end, it was not pro-America, period. Okay, I mean, you can kiss my ass if you don't think so, because you're fucking blind and you're a fucking culty cunt. That's what you are. Don't you ever try to come for me about anything I say about him or anybody or anything, because I will set you in your fucking place. You only get 2 strikes with me, bitch. Period. Yes, I said it. Anyways, that's my whole 2 cents on the TikTok ban. I really hope it doesn't get banned, dude. I fucking worked my ass off on that fucking app from the ground up. My main account got banned, which I got it back, but it got fucking banned, bitch. And I started from the ground up, like, and it goes to show that like I do have a voice, and that what I talk about does mean something, because I went from like literally like 1,000 followers on there to like fucking 28,000 in like the matter of months, bitch, because I have a very I'm me, I'm honest, I'm blunt, and I don't give a fuck, and no one can tell me otherwise, bitch. You are a fucking loser, bitch, and you can never fucking do it. And people who try to like look down on me and think that I don't have a voice and that whatever I say means nothing, you can kiss my black ass, bitch, and I'll tell you that 10,000 times. it is very important for someone like me to speak out and talk about the things that I talk about, because what's going on in this fucking country by these fucking elitist cunts, these lobbyists out here that you people like to boast, they are going to ruin this country, and people out here need to fucking know. This is way more important than your gender ideology bullshit, to tell you the truth. Bitch, let the leftists fucking eat each other up. And first of all, we're going to talk about the leftists eating each other up in 2.3 seconds.
Olivia's Guts Tour handed out free Plan B to those that wanted it at her St. Louis stop. They also handed out protection. Olivia seems to be doing a lot more than just putting on a show. Olivia's Guts Tour
These fucking celebrities are so fucking demonic. I'm so sick of these fucking woke lunatics. I really am. See, like, I have no issues with promoting safe sex. I do not. Like, that's the most thing that everyone should fucking be doing, is safe sex. Especially with some random fucking strangers that you don't fucking know. But also, what I don't like about this, too, is like, it makes me so mad. It says, funding abortion is a good idea, right? No, it's not. It's not a good idea, because you're actually killing a baby, you fucking demonic cunt. I'm so sick of Olivia Rodrigo. Her music's not even good. She only has 3 good songs. And like, I knew that she was gonna become like this fucking woke ass pandering bitch when I seen how demonic she was on that fucking award show, with like the blood and stuff like that pouring down on her. She's very demonic. She sold her soul to the devil. She went from a High School Musical fucking actor to be in the music industry, and then all of a sudden she gets like this praise. Like, the music is not even that fucking good to even be that good. It's like a reject of Avril Lavigne and Paramore mixed together, and she thinks that she made something big and made something new. Bitch, this is repackaged bullshit that no one cares about. Only people who cares about is some fucking white, basic, ugly, retarded, like, white girls out there that have like no taste at all, period. And the fact that she thinks that this is cute, because in St. Louis, if y'all don't even know, like, there was a trigger law, when Roe v. Wade was, returned back to the states, it was automatically illegal. But there is an exceptions. Like, if it was due to incest or RAPE, sexual assault, then yes, you are able to have an abortion. But I just think this is very gross, like, because a lot of her fans are very young and handing out free Plan Bs and stuff like that. It's really gross. And it also says, we can help you find abortion care. It's just, it makes my stomach, like, sick. Because, to be honest, like, the darkness behind abortion, it shouldn't be promoted like that. It shouldn't be promoted, and only thing it does is make these people think that, it's okay. I can just get an abortion, just have sex with anyone. They think that all this stuff is very safe. Like, like, condom can fucking break. A Plan B pill, sometimes it doesn't fucking work. It just doesn't, and you still can have the fucking baby too.
If you're not at Walgreens getting the Plan B, then where the fuck are you at? At home playing with my toddler because mine didn't work.
And that baby can come out with some fucking fucked up limbs and, bitch, all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit happens, okay? But you're promoting that, like, yes, you should go out there. Yes, girl, go out there. Fuck all the men that you want. Yes, girl, suck all the penises that you want. Yes, just take that Plan B afterwards, and you're all good. And then you can go back and you can fuck them some more. Like, it's that shit that Olivia Rodrigo is trying to pander to these young kids. And it's so gross and sinister to me, because it only leads them to a path of destruction. And people like that you guys worship, they want to destroy you, bitch, and destroy your morality. Don't let them destroy your fucking morality, because that's exactly what they want you to do. Stop being little whores, bitch. Close your fucking legs. That's what you need to do. Close your fucking legs. And I'm so sick of people being like, oh, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice. Like, you're pro-choice of what? What are you pro-choice for? What are you pro-choice for? You are pro-choice of killing a baby. That's what you are. That's what you are. Can you just say it that you're pro-abortion? Why you have to say pro-choice? I understand that, like, we were all like not for the V and stuff like that, and like we don't want anyone controlling our body, but like it's not only your body, it's also a human being that's inside your body that is growing, that's going to be like you, bitch, that is like you. It's a fucking club of sales like the fuck you are. So how you gonna be like, oh, I'm pro-choice? Like, yeah, you're pro-choice of killing a baby. That's what you are. Like, even when people that are right leaning or whatever like that, that it's like that, like I just don't understand. It's like you are so hypocritical. You really are. Like, you go against your morals because you don't want everyone else to fucking think that you're like, oh, I'm backwards and this and this and that. It's like, no, you know the fucking truth. You know it's wrong. Why didn't you just fucking say it? See, you're making my fucking ears red because it really makes me mad. Like, I think it is funny too, like, yes, the left does eat themselves up, and this is technically eating themselves up. Okay, they having less retarded babies. Cool, I'm all for that. But bitch, no, like to be honest, like it's still like going to lead them to a dark path. And honestly, I don't want anyone to be in a dark path. I don't. I would rather for them to just close their legs and wait till like they find the right person instead of just going out fucking around and getting STDs and stuff like that, and it leads them to death. Like I don't want that for anyone, but guess what? The left does that. And I just think that like it's not our job, but for me, I feel like it is my job to say like, no, you don't need to do that. You don't have to have sex. You can stay a virgin until you find the right man that you find. Like, and that's totally fine. You don't have to follow what the crowd does. Stop following what the fucking crowd does, bitch. Fucking do you. Fucking be you. Like, stop with the bullshit. Like, this is an abortion, this is what it's all about now. Like it's not about like the morality. It's about what does the fucking crowd fucking thinks. Oh, abortion is right. We should be able to abort anyone if we don't want a baby. Like we don't want to carry this baby. Well, close your fucking legs. Like what do you mean you don't want to carry the baby? Like you the one who fucking laid down and fucking fuck some fucking bum that you don't even know, dude, that you don't even want. Like, what do you mean you want to carry a baby? You are a fucking woman. You were made to fucking birth a child. Yes, you was. No matter how much you try to think that you don't, you fucking were born to fucking birth a child, bitch. It's a part of your anatomy. And as you grow up and as you fucking realize this and realize like that you will need a man, bitch, regardless. You will need a fucking man, unless you're a lesbian. You will fucking need a man. You will want to have a family, and you will come to terms of saying, like, oh yeah, yeah, that is murdering a baby, because like, yeah, like it is a human. Like, it's that immature mindset that these people have, and it's so sad to see older people too that have this immature mindset. Like, they don't want to seem backwards. They don't want to see old age. They want to be a part of like the crew. That's all it's about. That's what abortion has become. It's not even about the morality. It's about being a part of the group. And I'm so sick of like I'm on TikTok and people's like when I make a TikTok video about this, they're like, "Oh my god, ratio! Like, look how many comments he have, like amount to his likes." I'm like, I'm good to be in a minority. I'm so happy I'm not in a group thing like you fucking pandering motherfuckers are. I'm happy to be me. I'm happy to fucking actually have a brain of my own. You guys can like congregate against me, but guess what? I am much more smarter than you. I'm much more better than you, mentally. And that's just how it's gonna go. And the only thing it's gonna do is lead to your destruction. And I'm just trying to save your fucking ass, to be honest. But I don't fucking care. You do you, bitch. You do you. You do you. But anyways, that is my thoughts on the Olivia Rodrigo situation, you guys. I just think it's so demonic and satanic. And that's it. That's all I have for today. I appreciate you guys for watching my video. It was fun coming on here and ranting to you guys about this shit. Like, I'm just so over it. I feel so bad for this country. I feel so bad for the people in this country. The people that I love on TikTok, that I love to follow. It's going to be fucking insane if they actually do ban TikTok. It really is. And I like TikTok, but I always compromise and I always will probably post more shit on YouTube instead. So thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much.